What's going on, everybody? Josh Engleman for Awesemo.com, and I am back with my NBA DFS contenders on Draftkings for Tuesday, March 16th. Now be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you know when this and all of our other content goes live. Follow me on Twitter at Josh Engleman so you can get updates to my sim results as we get closer to lock. And finally, hop into the comment section and let me know who is your favorite and least favorite contender for today. We're rounding out the bottom of my top 10 with Ricky Rubio, Lauri Markkanen, Kevin Porter, Tomas Satoransky, and Victor Oladipo on the outside looking in. Who will be my favorites, my top 5 plays for today? Time to find out. Coming in at number 5, one of my favorite things, point guard, small forward eligible LeBron James. He's 10,500, projected for 56.5. The goal is 58.5. Optimal lineup, 22% of the time. Love it. 36 minutes, 1.57 fantasy points per minute. Still no AD, obviously. 35% usage, 29, 9, and 8. Huge pace up spot against a terrible Minnesota team. What's not to like here? You can play him at point guard, small forward, guard forward utility. You can use LeBron James as a Swiss Army knife, and he's already one of the best plays on the slate from a pay up perspective. Don't be afraid to pay up here. You can use him everywhere. It's a great matchup. All signs point to using LeBron James today. Next up at number 4, we're getting point guard and shooting guard eligible Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. 8,800, projected for 45, goals 53, optimal lineup 24% of the time. No Horford, no Darius Bazley, which means big minutes and big usage for SGA. 1.3 fantasy points per minute for this game, 31% usage, 27 points, 6 assists, 5 rebounds, a steal and a half, and a pace-up spot against the Chicago Bulls. SGA takes the team over when Al Horford is not on the floor. They are running pretty shorthanded. Lou Dort also questionable. Shai's going to get every single thing that he wants to do in this game. It's all on him. And against Chicago, with multi-position eligibility, I think that's a really nice spot. 8,800 is a little bit more expensive than I would like, but it doesn't seem to be affecting my data at all. It's still putting him in the number 4 spot. Next up at number 3, we're getting another point guard, shooting guard eligible player. That would be Immanuel Quickley. 5,800, projected for 33. The goal's 42. He's in the optimal lineup 28% of the time. We got lucky yesterday. Tibbs didn't do anything weird. Quickley just started, played normal starter minutes, got to 32, and it was good enough. We're doing it again today. 1.09 fantasy points per minute. I'm still being a little pessimistic because I don't trust Tibbs at all, so I'm giving him 30 minutes. So you can see there is upside in minutes, and he still gets to the 3 spot. 27% usage, almost 19 points, 4.5 assists, 3.5 boards. Honestly, a slight pace up spot for the Knicks. I mean, no surprises there, really. Philly does play pretty quick, so the Knicks do gain 1.7 possessions over their average. That's pretty good for someone like Quickley. Price is starting to climb, but by all accounts, he should be the starting point guard once again today. And if he is, you get dual eligibility for a $5,800 point guard that loves to shoot the ball. I'm willing to take my chances there, and I'm going back to Quickley. Now get ready for some egregious stuff. Number 2 today, small forward, power forward eligible Aleksej Pokusevski, 4,400, 25.5 fantasy point projection, 37-point goal, optimal lineup 30% of the time. Pokusevski's playing huge minutes since he's returned from the G League. I've got him in for 30 here, 0.85 fantasy points per minute. Basically average usage, 19%. We're talking 10 points, 7 boards, 2 assists, 2 stocks, same pace up spot as Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 1.7 additional possessions. I'm just betting on minutes here, and the positions are really helpful. Small forward, power forward really lets you fit him in a bunch of different spots, and 4,400 is just not a problematic price tag. I don't see the minutes going anywhere with Bazley out and Horford still out and potentially Lou Dort still out. I actually think that he can play more than 30 minutes in this spot. I'm an interested fan of Pokusevski moving forward. He's got a long way to go. He can just as easily hang like a 7 fantasy point game today. But I'm going to bet on some quality here against the Bulls. I like what he has to offer. And since the Thunder are shorthanded, I see no reason not to go there. But he's not the only Thunder guy we have left to talk about. But before we get to that guy, one last reminder to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Then go to twitter.com, type in my name, Josh Engleman, Joshengleman, spelled it perfect the first time, as I should since it's my name. Follow me on Twitter so you can get the updates to my sim results as we get closer to lock. And then underneath the video, you should have been doing that Twitter stuff in another tab. Go underneath this video that you're watching right now and let me know in the comment section who is your favorite and least favorite of my contenders for today's slate. And finally, the number one contender for today on DraftKings, it's center Moses Brown. Yeah, that's where we're at. 3,500 projected for 24.5. The goal is 34. He's in the optimal lineup 38% of the time. Now, I am being ultra pessimistic here. I'm giving Moses Brown 22 minutes because I didn't want to overreact. At 22 minutes, he still becomes the best value play that we can have. I actually think that he's live to play like 25, 26 minutes. That is obviously like 4 more fantasy points. He goes way higher on this list. 10.5 points, 7.5 rebounds, 2 stocks, same matchup against the Bulls, but just a really nice paydown option. Moses Brown has been picking up these minutes with Horford and Bazley out, and I think that he just does it again. Again, I'm trying to be pessimistic with 22 minutes, just assuming that he starts, plays the first quarter, the second quarter, the third quarter, and then maybe doesn't close. But I think that he can see a couple extra minutes late third, early fourth quarter. But either way, I expect that he is going to be popular today. That's fine by me. Should probably be a cash play. And I expect him to be on this list throughout the day, even if Lou Dort is in, I don't think this matters. I'm projecting Lou Dort in. If Lou Dort is out, I think the minutes are even firmer than they are now. Not that they have anything to do with each other. They just run out of guys to actually play. So for today, Moses Brown is the number one contender for DraftKings. That's it. That's all I got on Moses Brown. I'm surprised I even had that much. Alrighty, guys, that will do it. Those are my NBA DFS contenders on DraftKings for Tuesday, March 16th. I am not on Live Before Lock today, but I am on the strategy show with Loppy, so check that out. Go back, watch the process show that's already been recorded. And then keep your eyes peeled for PGA contenders with Ben Raza. I'll be back again tomorrow morning with another edition of the contenders. Good luck tonight, everybody.